everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's pick card reading will be all about your blockages. Like, what are your blockages in front of your blessings, whatever you want to bring into your life, whatever you want to manifest into your life. I assume that this is like a very good time to learn more about your blockages because I believe we are going to have the new moon in Aries on the 11th or the 12th of this month, April. So this is like a timeless pick a card reading, but especially if you're watching at the time, since Aries is like a first sign of the zodiac and very fast forward, like a moving sign. So people want to get things done. So I assume that that's why it's like powerful thing to know what you can enhance, what you can do to enhance your manifestations. So if you're ready, you can already go to the timestamps in the description box below. But this is going to be group number 1, this is going to be group number 2, and this is going to be group number 3. So if you're not ready, you can pause the video, like inhale for a couple of times, hold it at the top, and then exhale it. So whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes and find yourself drawn into one of the piles. But I'll see you at your pile. Hello, group number 1. If you're choosing this pile, then this is going to be your reading. Before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I was feeling during your meditation. So I felt like you might be dealing with anxiety, not like in a temporary sense, but like that might be one of the lessons, one of the things that you need to master in this lifetime. So anxiety, stress, and restlessness was kind of coming strong. And I felt like there was some healing to do in an area of self-worth. You might be living in the suburbs, or it might be a nice idea for you to get in more touch with the nature and a bit get away from the more crowded environments, city life. And I felt like you might have like an affinity towards flowers, and yoga or any kind of exercise can really help you to focus at this time and like help you with your stress levels as well. But they were like the general message, so it doesn't have to be resonating with everyone listening. So just want to put it out there. But if it does resonate, then it might be a confirmation that this can be your pile. So this is going to be your advice message that I will read at the end of your reading. And as well as these 2 postcards, I'll put them aside. But to start with your reading, I just wanted to get a bit more idea about your current energy. So to start with your reading, we have the Hierophant in here as number 5, which indicates a change coming your way. And then we also have like a 5 of Swords in here as well. So there is definitely a changes happening in a very committed area in your life right now. And you just want to rush into things with this Knight of Swords in reverse in the flip position in here as well. So, Okay. Interesting. I don't know about the meaning of these symbols, but you might be interested in that one as well. There's 2 symbols in here. But what I'm seeing is that either you or someone kind of feel defeated in one kind of like a conflict in one area of your life. So I'm seeing that this has been something that you have been investing in for a long while with the Hierophant in here. It all represents commitment in a sense. It can be like in a family, if you already have a family. It can be in a work area, or this can be a bit like a new learning you would like to do. Especially with these 2 people in here, like one reading the book, the other one is like holding up a lighted candle in here. So they're looking up for someone. There might be an issue in an area that a parent figure or like a very wise figure that you considered as their opinion so valuable. There might be some confliction happening in that area. So you might be coming into realization that you cannot just depend your happiness, your value on the external factors anymore, because you are Like you're a unique person, you're a unique individual, and then you are responsible for your own happiness. Like it cannot be dependent on someone you were looking out for. Maybe you were younger, so there might be some kind of inner awakening, inner confliction in those areas of your life, and that person might be very well be your friend, or like kind of in the same age area of yours, but someone really want to rush forward. I feel like you want to leave this situation so fast, and this might be even like in a sense that not even want to deal with the problem. You just want to leave it there, and I think that that's okay, that you don't want to deal with it anymore. But what you're actually doing might be really just postponing to deal with the things, like sweeping things under the rug. I keep saying it, I guess, in all the readings, but yeah. Okay. There is this thing. If it is resonating, I'm seeing that this is really kind of triggering some kind of healing you need to do about yourself, especially with here, with the snake over here that the Hierophant is holding in his hands. I'm also seeing that this is like your higher self is trying to talk with you, trying to like bring things into your attention. If things are really feeling like shaky and heavy right now, it's because like the foundations that you built are kind of need to be, the stirred away a bit for you to really step into your own power that I'm seeing. But I will put them in here. I hope you can still see it. So let's see. I would like to first get one oracle card from here about like what is your blockage. So what's group number one's blockage? Their guides, their angels, and their higher self. What is group number one's blockage? What's their blockage right now you want to bring into their attention? Okay, yeah. Don't let your past hold you back. This is the South Node. So this is the South Node is the part that we came into this life. Like we came from South and we go to our North Node. So South Node represents the learnings that we have to master in this lifetime. That's why I was saying that I'm feeling there's a lot of kind of like a dependency on the externals for the validation related with the self-worth of yours. So what you need to release is you are being asked at this moment, like there is a lot of healing that you're doing, you need to be doing, and it's brought up to your attention. Maybe you have been postponing it for quite a long time, but I'm kind of feeling that you were not feeling happy when you were postponing it. You were just delaying to face the situation. So right now, this is like a very big, actually, karmic point and the turning point of your life. Like you're mastering a lot of lessons at this time. And this is not an easy thing to do. Healing is not an easy or lovey-dovey journey to be going through. So that's why it might be very nice for you to have a lot more compassion to yourself. This is like a very beautiful start of the rest of your life that I'm feeling it. When you start learning these lessons, like your point of view is gonna start to change, and you will be less reactive towards what has been coming in your way. Because you will be having this bigger understanding of why the things have been happening to you. So it won't be like it's happening to me, but it's happening for me in that sense. But what are the blockages for group number one? Seven of Pentacles. One of the things that you might really need to learn at this lifetime might be really being patient. I hope you don't hate me for saying it, because I hate hearing it sometimes. It's just like, yeah, you just wait. So it's not so lovely to hear. But I'm feeling that most of the things, most of the situations, occasions that's happening in your life, like you might be kind of a person that want to rush through things or want to control things, but the divine is always, I'm feeling like here, although you don't feel it, you might not be really not feeling their presence at this moment that you are being guided. But you might be also feeling that too many things have been taken away from you, or you wanted things but just the opposite is happening, etc. So I'm mostly feeling that there is something here is just because you need to learn, like one of the things is that whatever you're wanting it most of the time, it should be heart centered, not the fear based, not the ego based. The ego doesn't have to be this arrogant, why can I say that, the voice within us, but it also represents that the voice which speaks through our fears, insecurities, the unknown part of ourselves. So I'm seeing that you were wanting the things in your life from not so much heart-centered place. It's not because you're not a loving person. You are, as I am seeing it here, with the very like pure intentions, but you have those like the self karmic bonds that you started to learn at this moment, and it does not just feel good because the things might be feeling so stagnant right now. But one thing that your higher self mostly really wants to bring in is that if we are not giving something to you at that moment that you want, it's just because this is not going to be for your highest good. Yeah, we know that you really want it that much, but it's not going to bring you that happiness if you have it right now. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles. I'll clarify it, but I'm seeing is that you might be wanting a connection, or a specific connection, from a childhood, or a very like a soulmate kind of a connection into your life. You might be reminiscing on someone. Someone might be on your mind for quite a while. Please clarify Seven of Pentacles. Please clarify Seven of Pentacles in here. Is it a connection that you have been waiting for quite a while, or the bigger lesson in here? Six of Swords. Your blockage is right now, you're kind of being tested to leave something behind that you have invested and you have been waiting for quite a while. Six of Swords is an energy that you can see that lady is sailing towards unknown waters, and she's kind of peaceful and she's alone in that boat. Usually in the traditional tarot decks, there is someone else who's helping the lady or who's helping the person in the boat, but she's alone in that sense. She or he's alone in that sense. So and there are dragonflies. I never put attention on them. I unfortunately don't know the meaning of the dragonflies, but I just kind of feel like it is representing your uniqueness, standing in your own foot, and really being kind of passionately and brutally honest to yourself about, with the self-compassion that, like, whatever your soul wants to do, because I'm seeing you has been in this kind of like a state of mind for Seven of Pentacles, waiting for something to flourish, but it is still a waiting game. So you're kind of being challenged to leave something behind, and you're also kind of challenged to show your own authenticity with this Queen of Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, you are this vibrant Queen energy, Queen of Wands energy. You're represented with that. This is an energy that is super attractive inside and out. Her energy, her beautiful frequency attracts people towards her, and she is unapologetically being herself basically in any environment whatsoever. You might be having a pet again. I recently started to see them, like a very beautiful cat in here. So, and she's so loving. Can you see like how peaceful she's looking, and how much she can see the bigger perspective? Like, it's in her eyes, and it's in her gestures, and it's in her basically state of being. she is extremely confident. So this thing, whatever you're waiting for a long while, whatever is pushing you towards harder to leave something behind, this is for your highest good. This is gonna let you to step into your own power that you haven't realized that side of yourself even. You guys are not dependent on anyone or any external things to realize your own power. Page of Wands in reverse. Again, a cat in here. You might be having a cat. Yep. So the fact that the Page of Wands comes in reverse, you can see that how excited that boy is in the upright position. Like something new is happening. Of course, that's a page. So it's like the first evolution step from page to the kings. But the fact that this in reverse shows me that there's something very exciting happening in your life. It might be a resistance to a spiritual awakening of yours. That might be your first spiritual awakening right now. Something might have triggered it. But I'm seeing that you really want to take an action towards something, but you're kind of blocking your own self. You just don't believe what's happening. I'm not quite seeing that you're experiencing some like not unnatural things, but you are trying to hold yourself back from your blessings, from your excitement. You are kind of blocking your inner child in that sense. There's a lot of excitement, and can you see the sunflower on his chest? So it's like a new day born for you. New day is here for you, but you are just still trying to hold yourself back, saying that, hey boy, no, we don't know this. We don't know this area. I have never experienced that. Don't go there, please. Yep. The moon at the bottom of the deck and it's in reverse. There's a lot of fears, a lot of shadow side is happening for you. You might be going through a dark night of the soul as well right now. So let me see a clarification. Why this Page of Wands isn't here? There is something you need to let go of. You're kind of resisting. Chariot. It is this. I just feel from this card that this is your destiny. Like definitely your destiny that you need to let go of something right now. And your soul is desperately wanted to take charge and show you who you are. You can see that in the Chariot card, there's like a black and a white horse. So it just represents the balance of the duality within us. You can call it like our feminine and the masculine balance side as well. It's your darker and a lighter side. So your darker side is coming into the surface to help your lighter shine the bright, lighter side to shine bright. Yes. Okay, I'm seeing your destiny, your life purpose is calling out for you. For the first time, I'm kind of drawn into this yellow, like orangish yellow color in the knight's armor, like they're, I forget his name, but this color, this yellowish color, it is representing with our solar plexus chakra, which is our side that we kind of thrive through of life. Like it's our life purpose calling, it's our confidence. There might be some blockages around your solar plexus that you might want to just look out for it. You might try to maybe want to do specific meditations about that. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something hasn't been meant for you that you have been waiting for quite a while, because it was feeling, your life might be feeling so like on stagnant right now. Like everything is the same. Every day is the same. You start really getting bored of it maybe. So your soul really thrives for a change. So what are the other blockages? Yep, we got the moon again in reverse. Guys, I'm really seeing that this is like a facing with your shadow. It's like a self-reflection for you with the wolves in here. You are called out to stand on your own ground. And you know, the wolves are the creatures. They live in packs, but they also know how to be alone. So you are learning how to be alone. You are learning how to be your own self-leader, own self, like own cheerleader at the same time. And we just had the I'm not quite sure about that specific moon phase, moon cycle in here, but we are going to have this new moon also, either 11th or the 12th of this month, the April. So that might be bringing a lot of stuff for you. You might really want to put your intentions, set your intentions about what you want to achieve in your life. Like you can just write it down on a paper. And then you can just like tear it down apart. You don't need to even keep it. You can burn it. So I'm seeing that your guides also wants you to set intentions for what you actually want without holding yourself back. Yep, again, the Queen of Wands. You're holding yourself back for to explore real you. I'm just feeling like you don't know real you. You might be having quite like a stable home life right now, even a family, but there's something missing there. This is not your ultimate happiness that you feel so. And it's not like a temporary phase for you that I'm feeling it. Come on, shadow side. And this is the devil. And it came in reverse. You guys are resisting something with the moon and the shadow side, both in reverse. Can you see how that girl is just kind of like afraid? And the boy is also like kind of terrified in here. And we have the devil in here. So your shadow side, you are really going through this like dark night of soul. So please have a lot of compassion to yourself. Like do the things you really would like to do. And please do not try to control things, dwell in the past, or trying to imagine the future, because what's gonna most serve you is really sitting in this uncomfortable energy, even for a couple of days, like 1 or 2 days, because whenever you don't do it, you actually just like prolong it, because I'm seeing that this is your destiny, that you have been like postponing it, delaying it for quite a while. That's why right now it's kind of hitting you like this, a light coming from here. Can you see that how the light is trying to shine in the darkness? So these people were in the darkness for quite a long while. You guys might be have a partner. You might be having quite a toxic relationship. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be. Or you guys can have a sibling. So you might be having some issues in your family around the parental figures. So you might really feel like if the problem is about the parents, like how they have treated you, and you come into realization of your power, and you're like, how to even stand up for yourself, because those people are quite at the same age in this cards. To be honest, I kind of get like sibling vibes as well. So you are just asked to forgive all of the experiences and see it from the brighter side rather than the upside down side. Like see it from this side, just like this man. You can see that there's a lot of obstacles just pointed towards them. However, like his face is just like, I see that, I get it, but I'm just forgiving everything, just like the flowers in here. I'm just seeing the brighter side. I'm seeing the learnings, all of the experiences has taught me, basically. Wow. Okay, so I would like to get an advice for you that through your blockage. So what is group number one's advice through their blockage? Their guides, angels, and higher self. What's group number one's advice through their blockage? Okay, and we got 2 cards. We have acceptance, number 4, and another 4, 13 adds up to 4 in the wheel. So basically, this is your destiny, as I was saying it. Can you see a lot of those in here? It always represents me of forgiveness. There will be a lot of blessings coming from that. Like, universe does not hate you. It just really wants to, it loves you so much. That's why it wants to bring a lot of happiness to you. That's why those things are happening for you currently. So you have been hiding yourself, that I'm seeing, under this mask for quite a long while. Like your authenticity and your bright light is too big to basically hide. Can you see that that person is trying to hide herself, but she looks already like majestic? Like it is not just quite possible. She has a universe within her. So you have a lot deeper knowledge than you even realize it. I feel like you guys might be even old souls. But everything, whatever is happening, it is just like depending on our own will and your own will in here. Force might be very much represented, significant for you. And also, it just tells me that you are going through, you're stepping into a beautiful new phase of your life. This is the foundations of your new life, basically. I will just see this will card in here if I'm like missing any kind of basically explanation that I need to tell it to you. So it says that I have the will. I have the will to make changes I need. So will feels like a very old-fashioned concept in a modern world where it seems like everything is geared up to be as easy as possible, or there's always someone else to blame. The idea of placing our personal will persistently into something seems quiet. So it says that when we decide we are going to change something in our lives, let's say a particularly negative pattern or a bad habit, breaking the old way we do things can be difficult. The change requires a concentration of our own will. So we may want to change, but it is our will that insists we stay on the path to change. To be willful means that we have the power of control. So over your own actions, and that will fires up the persistence that we need to get what we want. So it says that to use our will productively, we should assess what we really want and make sure this is what we want to reach for. Wow. There is also like some companion stones or metals in here, hematites, if you're called to. But yeah, everything is on your hands, your guys are basically saying in here. So let me see what's your soul's calling at this time to guide you. What is group number 1 soul's calling at this time to guide them? What's group number 1 soul's calling at this time to guide them? Ooh, yep, the double mission. So, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. You guys, you might be resonating with being a starseed and a light worker. So if you would like to look at them, if you already don't know or haven't heard about them before, you can find a lot of information. I don't want to delve so deeply, but first of all, you are a unique being, that's why. And the reason why you're going through that kind of like a hardship, the dark night of the soul in here, like facing with your own fears, it's just because you have a lot bigger purpose than you even realize at this lifetime. You are very quite sensitive soul, you're empathic. You can easily tap into other people's energies. But that can be sometimes quite feel like a curse because you tap into those energies without even wanting it when you don't know how to control it. Your presence is very much needed at this time of the earth. Like you're basically contracted to come here at this time. So that's why you need to learn more lessons than the other ones. Like when our soul gets older, I feel like you're the master, quite like the beginning or medium part of the learnings, intermediate part of the learnings. So what's left for you at this lifetime is even harder lessons. That's why you might feel like you're challenged quite enough and you don't know when your intentions are that pure, why universe want to hurt you more and more. Definitely that's not the case. It's just because you're going to get off from the stage even brighter than you were before that. You're not going to recognize yourself. It's like you're this shining bright like light, the star on the universe. You guys might be already like feeling quite homesick, that never felt like you fit in, you feel like a black sheep at your family. You might already stargaze and keep dreaming about somewhere that you belong to. It's just all because like your soul is really yearning for to find home, and you had to go through this awakening stage, unfortunately, to really step into your own power and purpose. And at the bottom of the deck, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. Your soul is giving a birth to a new you basically right now, and you're being guided to be really compassionate towards yourself. Like, be your own mother, basically. Breathe came in reverse in here. It's a 29 and it does up to 11. So there is a balance needed in your life, very much needing if you're interested in doing a yoga or like a meditation. It's really important for you to calm your mind. That I am seeing. I just really love the messages in this book. That's why I really want to read it. So it says that inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in the nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise, move out your head and into your body. So, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. You just need to shake off this kind of like a feeling of stagnancy. So the last messages from your guides, from your angels, is let your past go. It says that the burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down, keep only the lessons in the law, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. You can just keep it to yourself. I don't want this past experiences to hurt anymore. I don't want it. I don't need it, and now it is gone. Because they were all here for your learning. It was not for you to hold on to. You might be also having some issues about a mother figure in here with this depiction of the cards. But I wanted to get one channeled message, but I got like two cards, so let me read this one first. This says that you have been doing so good by being with yourself for so long. Your authenticity and creativity is bursting. Your desire to learn something new that you're passionate about might be a quite dominant thought in your mind. Your dreams might be also talking to you and require you to have more rest and calm time for yourself. There can be a change of the plans on the way, is one thing. And the second message in here is saying that, are you feeling like you're currently having too much options? Maybe you're waiting for some external force to come and help you which direction to go. But the key is trusting your intuition and knowing that whichever you want to go, there's a reason for it and there's something to learn from it. There is no right or wrong answer here. You are more than welcome to try anything you want to get a taste. Yes, so this is all I got for you, group number one. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was resonating. If it did, I'll appreciate to hear from you. And I'll appreciate if you like this video to give it a thumbs up. But I just wish you an amazing rest of your week. Hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number two. If you're choosing this file, then this is going to be your reading. Before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt during your meditation. And also when I was shuffling your cards, like they're quite like sharp, beautiful messages there. Like with your meditation, I feel like it was so clear that your guides were saying that there is no such a thing as too good to be true. So when you want something, when something enters into your life and something new, very exciting has already been in your life, that I'm feeling it. It just happened recently. So keep wanting it, keep manifesting it. Like there's no such thing as it's too good to be true. You can get everything you want. And I feel like, yeah, already in a new life you are, but more is coming. So keep manifesting and believing. I felt like happiness, tears of joy. If it resonates with you, I felt like a celebration in a meadow. If it's possible during these hectic times. And I felt like you're hesitating also. Like, is it really true? And when I was shuffling your cards, like clearing the decks from the previous reading, there was a lot of messages like be patient, unexpected changes, expect powerful changes are coming your way. I'm just super excited for your reading. And you guys are the only one that I want to put like 2 stones in here. This is Unakite and this is a Malachite. I don't know much about the stones, but I know that the Malachite is all about representing our heart chakra, heart center. It's quite also helping with for us to calm down in our health aspects, I guess, you can just search them if you're interested more. Maybe you already know more than me. So the Unikites, I always kind of consider this one as, I remember hearing it as like uniting of like two souls together. So that's why they were kind of important to put for me in your reading. So this is going to be your angel message. I'll read at the end of your reading, as well as your channel message. And let me start with your current energy for me to better understand what's going on. So we have beautiful, beautiful Ace of Cups. I just love it. Eight of Swords in reverse. And yes, it's like 10 of Cups. Guys, it's like... It's just happily ever freaking after. I just love this. I love everything about it. It's just like uniting of two souls which has gone through a lot after very hardships. You can see their clothes there, they got all they kind of ripped off, but they finally found their own happiness together, like two whole soul combined, get into together at the correct time, and this is just their happily ever after. They felt like maybe this happiness was so far along from them. You can see that how beautifully that Ace of Cups is here. So right now, I'm just feeling that you guys, like both you and someone in the picture that I'm strongly feeling, you are whole. Like you filled your own cups. I mean, like you don't need anyone basically to feel happy in your life, but it is just a blessing to have such kind of like a similar soul in your life that you can pour out your own love to them. You know, like to basically share your vibrant energy that might have been feeling so far along on the picture for quite a while, but unexpectedly, here it is here. That might be a connection that you are also coming together after quite a long of a separation that you never thought it could have happened. I'm seeing that this happened because there's like a beautiful forgiveness happen within you. Like something really light up the spark, like your vibrant energy is basically feeling like represented as this beautiful rainbow in here. So you attracted that person into your life with all the healing that you were doing to yourself in your own journey, because you get out of your head. So I'm seeing that there is some temporary situation right now that you're trying to not to get into your head so much. You're seeing that you are keeping yourself stuck. It's not quite a long while. I'm seeing that this person coming into your life, making you realize such kind of like amazing happiness, is just making you question your ego. The last part of your ego is just trying to come into the surface, like, is this too good to be true? No. So it's just like trying to give us a last breath into your own happiness. You know, you're gonna get it, but like it just makes you feel question. But you know everything, like you can see everything from a bigger picture. So your intuition talks a louder than your ego, your fears, your hesitations, your anxieties. I don't even feel anxiety in you guys. You are not blindfolded. Like I even feel like you guys didn't have this upright position of Eight of Swords. You directly transferred and upgraded into and started from the flip side of the Eight of Swords, which just tells that, yeah, I'm not in my head. Like I know I can get into that place maybe for a couple of hours or so, but I'm not going to question because I learned a lot. I know I've learned a lot in here. I just allow your vibrant energy. Okay, so excuse me for water. So let me see. Let me get one Moonology card for you guys about what is group number two's blockage. So what is group number two's blockage? I'm feeling like it's your own self-talk, which could come into the surface vaguely. But what is group number two's blockage? Their guides, their angels, and their higher self. You want to bring into their attention. What is group number two's blockage? Okay, way too many. Maybe you need to also meditate and, connect into your own intuition and surrender to the divine. basically. It's a full moon. Wow. You guys are releasing the last phase of your ego, basically, which has a tendency to get a bit louder than your intuition, but I'm not seeing that it's achieving its way. Like, you kind of mastered a lot. I'm not seeing that you give into that. No. You might be feeling quite emotional at this time with the full moon in here. Be bold and make the first move. So you know that you are taking the charge of your life. Like, you're not, you learn from a harder way to not to depend your happiness on any external factors, because whatever is going to happen, basically, it's going to happen for your highest good. That's why you already know the fact that you need to surrender to the divine, but sometimes those lessons come unexpectedly, because we are not meant to know everything, and it's not for our minds to handle with that much of pressure. So it's just like a lot of releasing. The last step of the releasing is happening for you. That's why you are very much guided to like really believe in what's happening for you is for your own good. Like, you're not being tricked in here with the opportunity that you're given, that I'm feeling. Just want to say that additional messages here is saying that a wish you made may be about to come true. It is make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air, so breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of past and move on. This says that matters will soon conclude and you will find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. You can just tell to yourself that I'm getting the answers that I needed, as a self-affirmation here. Wow. So I would like to see more deeply into what are group number two's blockages. Their guides you want to bring into their attention. What are group number two's blockages? Okay. Wow. Magician. This is what you have been manifesting, guys. This is so exciting with the Page of Wands and at the bottom of the deck, and like an upright position. Can you see the excitement in his face? It's just like, wow, is it really happening? Your manifestation is here. Like, having Magician as a blockage, it's just like, you just don't believe that it could happen. Why don't you? Because it's here. Like, can you see how calm he is? His face? You already break through a lot of karmic cycles. Like, you completed most of your lessons in here. This is and I'm getting chills when I'm saying it. This is the last step that you're releasing, basically, with the Eight of Swords in reverse in here. You're surrendering. You already know your lessons. You already know what you're doing. Most probably, I even feel like you don't need me to tell you all the things. Like, I'm telling you everything you know right now. You might be having quite strong connection with the earth realm, the fairies as well in here. Like, you are quite balanced with this. Can you see the fire and the water fairy in here? So you balance your opposites in here. And it's true. It's happening. It feels like so immature right now because it's a page stage, but it is here. Wow. So you might be kind of questioning also yourself that, am I ready enough? Is my cup is full or not? Yes, it is. Like, otherwise the universe wouldn't bring it to you. Oops. Yeah, this is just like a lot of talking that your guys would like to share with you. So please, one card only for the Magician clarification. If this is kind of like a downtime for you, that you're feeling hesitant enough, your guides might really wanting to be talking with you at this moment. Six of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. You're kind of feeling hesitant towards one offer, if it's like genuine or not. Like, you're going to be victorious through it. If there is anything with the King of Cups in reverse, like any kind of energies that it brought up the surface from the past that you know, any kind of manipulative energies, any kind of any kind of energies that try to use their power or position in your life for their own good, you are going to see through it like so sharply. So there is nothing you cannot do. I don't know if there is some old energies that you're releasing with the King of Cups in reverse in here that you might be that might be making you feel a bit hesitant. Yep, the shadow side is the devil in this deck. This card came in the group number 1. It has quite a different topic though, but the light is shining bright to the devil side. So you're already the light side. That there might be someone in your life that see your light basically, and it kind of like scare them. Like they could have like understand that you're not the kind of person that they got used to basically having to their lives and dealt with, because they cannot do the old tricks that they keep doing it to any other people, because you just see through the shit. I'm sorry for the language. I would like to get clarification for the King of Cups. Yep. You are just like this Queen of Swords. You just cut through the mess. Let me put it in a delicate way. So you cut through the mess. You are not a match for him, and he's aware of that. Like, I'm not seeing that person is the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups in here. I just feel like there is some old energy around it, like someone like vaguely in the picture even, but maybe return from the past as your vibrant energy starts shining even brighter. So you attract through this last stages of the karmic bonds for you to clear out, for you to say no, so that more beautiful energies are coming in your way, basically. Wow. You're just standing on your own ground. You're just doing your own business. You're just beautiful and powerful as heaven, and you just don't need anything or any confirmation. And I just keep seeing those fairies in here. Can you see the blue fairy in here? And the fire ones. So you guys might be really very much connected to the earth realm. Yeah, Page of Cups. There's a beautiful, sincere offer is here, but I strongly don't feel that this King of Cups in reverse is that one. Wow, okay. Let me see, what are the blockages in group number 2's way? What are the blockages in group number 2's way there, guys? Angels and their higher self. What do you want to tell them? Queen of Wands in reverse. Shine your own light. Like, don't hold yourself back. Like, you learn a lot. You don't need to be afraid of anything that's coming onto your way, because you are the equivalent of an empress. You are the empress to the emperor right now. You just should not hold yourself back against anything. 10 of Cups. I'm just feeling like repetitively that you are feeling it's too good to be true. Towards your manifestations, towards whatever is coming into your way. Come on. Like, 10 of Cups twice, different decks. It's just definitely in here. You're just holding yourself back. You just don't want to believe it. You feel like there's going to be some kind of like, the fool's joke in there again, maybe. Although we are past through the 1st of April. But please give me clarification for the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yes, this is your wish fulfillment. Someone returning from a past with the 6 of Cups in here. It might be your childhood friend in a very general sense. It can be someone that you connected for a long while, and after a long separation you never felt like this person is going to come back, but it is. When you are just doing your own business, when you're just feeling amazing in your own skin, you find like-minded people, you start finding like-minded people, you're enjoying, you have your own schedule, basically, even apart from work. Like, you're not just stuck with this 9 to 5, 8 to 4 kind of a job. You are creating your own happiness. You're doing something unique to yourself, and now, like, a beautiful connection is coming back to you, and you are definitely attracting this whenever you're in your upwards Queen of Wands energy. There's no reason for you to shy back. if that's a phrase, like shy away from things, basically. This is like a very beautiful energy. I just love the fact that how there are all these beautiful flowers. I'm not quite sure about their meaning in all of the cups. You know, the flowers can only grow in the cups if there is enough water, enough condition. So all of these cups are ticked. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All 6 of them are here, and it's away from. There is like a beautiful farm out there. I don't know if you guys really like to live a bit away from the city, away from, all the energies or crowdedness. This is your karma. I will just keep saying that you're completing one cycle. And here, you're surrendering to the divine, and it's just like you're closing out to it. And we are going to have the new moon in the 11th or 12th of the April. So it's a new moon and eclipse. There's a quite powerful changes happening for you. And it can be an amazing time to set intentions or meditate through it. So, what are the other blockages on group number 2's way? What are the other blockages on group number 2's way? Dear guides, angels and higher self, what are the other blockages that you want group number 2 to know? Okay. 6 and 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, it came. You might be having quite a protective side of yours right now, that the things might not be equal give and take. Plus, I'm saying that if you have any tendency to start things but live in the middle, not quite commit to them, so the giving of your energy and receiving back from the universe might not be quite balanced yet in that sense. I feel like your energy might be a bit scattered if you're resonating with it, like starting things but cannot see the space up because you were not that quite invested in it. So universe cannot kind of give you back in that sense, because you are not giving yourself fully to one thing that you want to commit into. 7 of Cups in reverse. You're kind of guided to make up your mind about what you want to actually proceed. I'm seeing that this is a bit like a different line than here, with like a relationship in your life that you're basically stepping into a new relationship, a new power. This more of makes me feel like it is about the craft that you're doing, like your career that you're doing. Please, clarification. Temperance. There's a balance needed in one area of your life, that if you feel like you are trying to push things forward even too much, let's say you don't feel quite happy or balanced enough, but you're still trying to work hard. So it just does not work that, because universe wants you to be in this balanced space for you to bring in everything they want to bring into you that you deserve. So you're kind of being guided to maybe even cut off some unhealthy habits. It doesn't have to be, when I said like unhealthy, but it doesn't have to be big things, like I don't know, I don't see you having like big addictions, etc. I see that this is more related with your thinking patterns or like a behaviors. Like you might be quite diligently giving. When you start on something, you might be quite committed to what you're doing. But if you have like too many things at once, all in hand, or if your mind keeps wandering about one passion to another, then this is just like universe is telling you that just balance it out. Just first balance yourself out, take a deep breath, and then you're gonna know like the priority, like the first thing that really like sparks up your soul, that you want to just put your attention into it rather than scattering it away. Maybe like a change of direction in a sense also, with the 8 of Cups in reverse in here. Yeah, your happiness is here, but like releasing of some gathered up old emotions behind, basically, like clearly seeing the stars, but realizing that there is a need that needs to be released. So what else? What advice do you have for group number 2? Their guys, angels. Wow. Okay, self-reflection. So 17, it adds up to 8. It just represents our like a karmic ties and cycles, just like in the infinity symbol in the magician over here. You are going through some realizations, self-reflections. Wow, resilience. I'm really quite seeing you guys are a lot stronger than you even realize. I'm quite sure that you are very much aware of your own power by now, because I see you've gone through lots of transformation, learning and healing. And this is a time that the people from your past, with this King of Cups in reverse I'm seeing, might be coming back. So there might be quite self-reflection that needs to be done in here. I'm just seeing that this is because you really need to release some karmic ties behind you. You are cutting cords with people who are not basically for your own good. You might be doing some mirror work, especially during this new moon time. So this is a very powerful time for you. Like everything beautiful that's happening for you right now, your own creation into your own life, basically. Like you manifested it, you created it, you deserved it. And you are not afraid to face and sit with your emotions that I'm feeling. Wow. Because that lady is in a wheelchair, and I'm just seeing that she's standing on a book. She's well aware of what is happening around her. Like she doesn't put herself into this kind of like self-pity mode. She knows that this is like another page that she will turn, you know, to read more and learn more about her life, basically. There's excitement there. Perspective. Wow. So none of the situation matters. Zoom out, common ground. So it is just like this eagle in the 8 of Swords in here, like seeing from a bigger perspective, zooming out. So although still things are happening and they're surprising you, when you know that you already gone through a lot of different color of the same thing, but still, like your perspective is like building up, you know, for each of the experiences. I don't even want to tell you guys that you need to zoom out and you need to like, you need to see things from a bigger perspective, that it is happening for your own good. I really feel like you are more aware than, like you're very much aware of it. Like you don't need me to tell you those things that I feel. Wow, the Void at the end of the deck. And they're quite similar. It's just something is stuck. Stop, embrace the winter, great cosmic womb. So you know that when things are kind of not moving forward or stuck, it is that because there is like a lesson behind it, so you're not trying to push it forward. I would like to see this perspective in here for you. Yes. So it says that take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. So step away from blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective, shift your point of view, and zoom out, out, and out. It says that this moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in an unknown universe. So take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment of the timeline in your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Okay. Okay. So I like to get one advice message for you. Yes, here. So what is your advice, Spirit, to the group number 2? What's your advice for group number 2? Okay. Wow. There's some equal give and take is coming into your life. The blessed with the exchanging gifts. Like you just don't see that it's coming. You just still there is like a blockage that you just don't quite believe that those blessings can find you. Number 2 might be quite significant for you if you're seeing those repetitive numbers, but this is like equal give and take thing that's happening for you right now. Basically the divine is blessing you with all the hard work that you have done until now. Like you so much more deserve it. I just really love these messages in here in the book rather than my intuitive interpretation. That's why I just want to read it quickly. So, protection message for the blessed says that humility is called for now as a grace in an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing this is one of the conflictions of your mind that you might be going through, in and out. Like, that's why I was really kind of want to keep saying you that, like, whatever is coming in your way, like, you very much started, you attracted it. So I just kind of feel like this is something that you just quite don't believe that you can have it. With the 27, with the exchanging gifts, is the love of giving and receiving currency, trade-offs, weighting costs, and determining value. So you're entering into a protective and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with love of giving and receiving. You must engage in dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. So this is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the values others brings into your life. It just kind of reminds me of this too in here, the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Like there should be a balance in what you're doing. So the last message for you is acceptance from your angel deck. So it says that see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. I'm seeing that this acceptance is coming for the people that were in your life, might have like hurt you or surprise you or come back, and also the same acceptance to yourself and you don't feel at your like best. So the last message for you, the channeled message, I really love this. It says that letting go with the flow, believe in the impossible are the strongest themes of your current energy. Have you reached a resolution in your life lately? Perhaps you faced with your shadows and made peace with that side of yours and have learned how to accept yourself fully with all your ups and downs. If not yet, then it was coming. So this is what I was talking about. You will feel free as a feather. Authenticity and being unapologetic are so strong with your current energy, the Queen of Wands. So Free Falling with the John Mayer was the song that I kind of felt with this card. So this is all I got for you, group number 2. I hope it was helpful and resonating. I appreciate if you share with me your thoughts in the comments, or if you like it, give it a thumbs up. But I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, group number 3. If you have chosen this pile, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you the messages that I felt during your meditation. I felt like there could be a blockage on your throat chakra. So you might really need to speak up. I heard speak up. Um, you might be resonating with there can be a public speech you need to give, or a speech basically to many people that you would like to say something. I am hearing I heard don't hold yourself back. And also, I felt like there might be too much build up energy around you so that it needs releasing. It might be releasing through some kind of creative expressions in you. But they were the general messages, so take it as it resonates. It might not need to resonate with everyone listening. But I will start with your reading. This is going to be your angel messages. I will read at the end, as well as your channeled message. So let's start with your current energy. So to start with your reading, there's 4 of Cups in here, and Ace of Wands. And I wanted to get only 3 cards, but you guys got them both, High Priestess and the Queen of Wands in here. So I'm seeing that you're coming into a realization of some sort over a loss. So you're getting in touch with your own emotions a bit more if you have been blocking them for a while to not to feel it. You're coming into realization, but I'm mostly feeling a sense of numbness in here. You can see that all of the 4 cups, they are fall down. Usually 1 cup is upright in the 4 of cups in the other tarot decks, but in here it's not. So I'm seeing that guy is kind of making peace with the fact that this is the best it gets. So I am okay, but he's not feeling okay. He's feeling kind of sad over the fact that the things hasn't worked out in the way that he wanted it. So there's kind of some sadness in here. Maybe you're even a bit afraid to admit it to yourself in that sense, because I'm seeing that there's a Cancer. I'm not quite sure in here. So it's just behind the cups. So the cups are blocking it. So he just doesn't want to face with the emotions. That this reminds me of your emotions in here. So yeah. I'm kind of seeing that something quite drastically and then unexpectedly happened in your life with this Ace of Wands. It brought up a lot of built up emotions within you, a lot of passion. It maybe light up your soul and made you see the side of yourself that you haven't been even admitting to yourself quite a while. That might have been very well be a communication from a person that you were not even expecting it. But it's really shake up a lot of emotions within you, because I kind of see this, if I'm not sure even if it's like a tree of a sort, but it's at the very further back down. But this lightning is hitting the tree, so it's just tree doesn't grow overnight. So a lot of things that you have believed in, or you convinced yourself, it just feels like something came up and shake your world in a sense. Usually Ace of Wands doesn't represent it in this way in the decks. Especially this looks like a flip side, but this is a upright side. This is the flip side. So interesting in that sense. And you're just trying to, I don't want to say keep it cool, but I'm seeing that you guys can be going a lot of like you might be doing a lot of introspection. You're trying a lot to stay calm, to connect with your heart center, to remember who you actually are. This quite powerful Queen of Wands and the High Priestess energy, the goddess you are, the intuitive goddess you are, the shining bright light, the one that attracts anything that she wants into her life. So it is amazingly powerful to see the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess as a combination in here. Like, this Queen of Wands, you can see that she's so sure of herself that nothing can stir her way. Like, she's very much grounded. You're a very much grounded person. Even on the flip side, you can see the roots behind her, a throne. Yeah. So she has quite a lot of roots back to the old times, even with the Egypt and the Sphinx in here. Like, her ancestors are kind of quite guiding her. I'm feeling like she's kind of even breaking a kind of like gathered up lineage on, like, her line, like doing the things that her ancestors kind of couldn't do. So I'm feeling that you're quite guided, like the presence of your ancestors are actually quite dominant in here, and they want all the abundance for you, especially with this kind of pomegranate figure in here. I'm seeing that a lot of abundance is flowing into your way, and you're kind of you're learning how to balance yourself when the things come into your way unexpectedly to stir you away from course, but you're just like, okay, let me take a deep breath at first and then deal with it. Okay, it's quite an interesting start with your reading. So let me see. Let me get a card about what is group number 3's blockage at this current moment that your guides or angels want to bring into your attention. Yeah, something is shaking up your world. Nothing is yet set in stone. And a personal issue reaches resolution with the full moon in Cancer. This is quite an emotional time for you. And the end of a type cycle is approaching right now. Like, your hard work is basically paying it off. You might be quite a diligent person. You might having a Cancer dominant in your chart, but I feel like your intuition is mostly speaking to you through your emotions. So one thing is that your guides do not want you to block your emotions and feel them at the most to heal it. This is one thing in here. If something is upsetting you, I just remember a post on Instagram, one beautiful reader shared, and it was saying that whenever something really makes you feel something so deeply, just be appreciative of the fact that how much your feminine side is actually talking with you and communicating with you, instead of trying to avoid feeling those feelings. So it kind of really hit me hard, and it was so beautiful to read. But yeah, so there might be, I'm not quite seeing it. Usually I represent this Cancer full moon as might be having some healing in the family or around the mother figure in your family. Quite an emotional time, I mean. So you have a tendency, you might be Cancer, by the way. Have I said it? Yeah, maybe. There might be a tendency in you to go into your own shell and not let anyone else in, or do not let yourself out from there. So you're guided to actually face with your emotions and know the fact that nothing is yet set in stone. So the waters are quite like blurry right now, but you are the one that you know your own worth and your own self, basically, own true self. This is the Queen of Wands. This is a High Priestess. This is the Empress, basically, that you are. I'd like to give you the messages for the full moon in Cancer. Oops. It says that the things are likely to get very heated because it's a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so treat carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. It indicates especially feminine time. So it also heralds the time to deal with any family issues, but nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge coming to an end. This also suggests that both a domestic matter or private issue will come. Hey, sorry that my camera just went off. So I was saying that with this card, so the domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that's a great time to move a house, and this is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. And besides that, I just wanted to get a clarification for the Ace of Wands that's here for you, just to see what has actually happened. So what I get was Emperor and the Four of Wands in reverse. And I was just saying that I feel like someone who might even have a family or have a kids might just reveal something to you or come up to you, basically. Like someone who has a foundation might have just come and surprise you, because Four of Wands in a reverse position in this tarot deck is mostly talks about some surprises, some happy surprises coming into your way. That person's quite stable, and there might have some unexpected communication from that person that I'm seeing. But I just would like to continue about what are group number three's blockages. Oh my god, oh beautiful. This is Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. Wow, you guys are have a victory on soulmate kind of a relationship. This is a soul that you feel like this is a familiar soul that you met before, because I believe that you met before, you understand each other. There's this emotional connection there. There's a purity from both sides, and this is going to be like victorious. It can even go into the public eye on a swords. Oh my god, this is like a fast moving energy with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck in here for you. I'd like to get clarification about why this is your blockage. There might be someone, for the first time I'm feeling it with the Six of Wands, there might be someone in the picture. Can you see how that guy is looking at the couple? He's not super happy. So there might be someone in the picture who's not quite happy about what's going on. Wow, King of Cups as in clarification. So this is very stable and genuine offer. This is not like some wishy-washy energy as like this King of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse. This energy that might be feeling a bit resentful might be represented with this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. So this energy, someone from your past, who might not be feeling happy the fact that you are actually moving on without them, can be kind of feeling a bit resentful, not super happy about it. But what you got right now is the King of Cups. This is what you deserve and what you have been looking out for. This is your relationship. You can see the like a color resonance and similarity in this card, and the difference with the Six of Wands in here. So you find your match. You found your match, and I quite feel happy about that for you guys. This King of Cups knows when to step into the emotions and when to separate emotions from the logic also. So this is one thing you're also mastering that I'm feeling with this Queen of Wands and High Priestess energy over here. So you might be someone quite in touch with her beliefs, and the other people might be looking out for you. But I'm seeing that this Two of Cups energy is getting recognized in the public eye. Okay, the High Priest. And This is the Hierophant cards in this deck. So it came in reverse. There might be some... there needs to be a change happen in some kind of like a build foundation. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there is an offer coming, but you might need to kind of strip yourself away from the beliefs that you were having it before. Like you might feel like you just want to get advice from someone even, but I'm feeling that whatever you need is within you. Like the Ace of Pentacles, the pentacle is also hanged on his neck even here. So you're feeling hesitant about some offer, some tangible offer in this reality that is offered to you. You just maybe don't feel secure enough to go on with it or don't trust it. Yep. Hermit, Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups in reverse. If you guys have any disappointment in the past, that I'm seeing that you have a tendency to trap yourself into your own mind prison and go into the hermit mode. You're doing some self-reflection. It's a beautiful word. You're realizing that you don't want this Four of Cups anymore. Because it's in reverse, so you don't want to feel like the sad kid in here. You know, the beautiful mermaid is offering him a cup, but he's still feeling resentful about the past experiences, the past fun times. So you might be feeling that if you have happened to accept this offer, you might need to give up something. But okay, I would like to see more deep into that. Whatever it is you're thinking, it's all in your head. With this Eight of Swords that I'm seeing, like you are creating this reality because you are aware of the fact that you don't want to put yourself in this Four of Cups because it's in reverse. You are trying to understand. You might feel like you have to leave something behind you that you have invested emotionally. But actually your passion is talking to you. You want to accept this offer. You want to go on with it because you have been, this is also aligning with what you have been working for, like your craft. This is a commitment that you wanted. Queen of Cups in reverse. You might be going through quite an emotional time, like overly sensitive. Maybe you're even feeling it at this moment. Yeah, just like your emotions are running high, just like this, nothing is yet set in stone with the full moon in Cancer. You might be feeling quite out of touch with your intuition because your emotions, your fears are speaking louder, and there's some resistance to a change with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like you might need to close that one chapter. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm not sure if you guys are in already a committed relationship, but you are not maybe feeling happy anymore. So you might wanna, you might be considering the fact that leaving this relationship, and there might be already some harsh words exchanged. Like you did represent it with this Queen of Swords energy because against the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a perfect fatherly figure, a family father, but the fact that it's in reverse shows that that person is also having some troubles and problems in this foundation that you're having. Like you both are represented with the reverse, basically Queen and the King in here. So there's something unbalanced in here. And I'm seeing, apart from the relationship that you have, there's a beautiful other offer in here. So as a clarification for the King of Pentacles, we got Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords. This isn't an easy decision for you. This has been something you have been contemplating over for a long while. You don't want to leave this relationship because you feel quite invested in it, but you know that deep down this is not your own happiness. There are a lot of wishy-washy energies around it, like some sneaky energies. What I mean by is that there were some energies that you were not dealing with the problems itself actually. Both you and your person, like I'm kind of seeing that this relationship is kind of run around its course. It's not affecting you positively, and it's not affecting affecting him positively. So there is no right or wrong in here, but I'm seeing that a needing of a break. And definitely, I am no one to tell you that what to do, and tarot is never a tool for it. Please do only take the messages if it resonates. But I'm just seeing the instability in here. So if you do resonate with this message, then this might be an advice that you might need to be hearing. And I will never tell you the things that you don't know. So, and the Three of Cups in here. So you might want to like work things out, but I'm seeing that there's already a lot of damage happened in here. But I mean, like, your heart is still full. It's still full. It's not like damage broken down. I mean, you know how to heal yourself. But in order to heal yourself, I feel like time apart is kind of needed for your own happiness. But let me see what other messages, guidance, advice this group number 3 needs to hear. Okay, creation. 3 adds up to 9 is 12, and it adds up to 3 again. So 3 might be significant for you, but we have self-reflection also at the bottom of the deck. This is a reflection time for you guys, and you are basically creating your own reality. Like, you are trying to plan ahead and see the future, but one thing is that your guides are telling you, please do not go into your head so much, because you can see those scripts in here. There's a lot of planning and drawing and the calculations over here. So you're guided to not to go so deep into your head, because you're creating your own reality. If your energy is arising from the fact that your fears, what you don't want to have, then this is going to be your reality, unfortunately. So you're kind of being guided in here to really like put a distance from any kind of energies that makes you feel sturdy, of course, and focus on what you actually want. Wow. I believe I've never had this card before. So deep cellular healing and surrender to the sweetness is what your call has asked you for. Deep cellular healing is saying that Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. This is what's happening within you. And like, you can see amazing colors in here. Like, there might be quite significant energies. Your guides, your angels might be trying to talk with you right now. This is a new time to say new portal for you, basically, that's opening it up. It's like a beautiful energy in here. This is a deep healing, that's what you're going through right now. That's why everything is feeling a bit shaky. But you are basically guided to go with it and realize the fact that what is stirring you, of course, and what is not serving you, and be honest to yourself about it, because it's a healing time. It's not an easy journey to take. It's not for everyone. You are going through it because you are ready to be facing with it. And surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So Cancer might be really quite significant in your chart again. And you are basically guided to enjoy and expand your beautiful feminine energy in this life. There's someone here waiting for you, like waiting for your beauty, waiting to appreciate you as who you are, basically. So your energy is so vibrant right now that you're attracting many beauties into your life. That might be one of the reasons why there might be this energy of someone coming back from the past into your life because of your heightened energy and vibrancy. But I will just quickly check the deep cellular healing to see anything I need to tell you more about this. So this says that today is difficult to navigate our health if this card has made its own way to you. You're being called to focus on your healing practice, healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you hold a newborn baby, to treat yourself with a tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body and emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. So, the Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing, and they want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentness, to have soothed nervous system and tranquil heart. So you can easily call upon your angels because I feel like they are already healed and they are waiting for you to ask them for an advice. I would like to get an advice for you about this situation, about your blockage right now. One advice for group number 3, please. Oh, chaos and conflict, and this came in reverse. 33 might be, the 3 might be also significant for you. I'm seeing that you're guided to step away from any chaotic energy which does not serve you at this time. So, 33, I will read your protection message. And this says that this is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete restoring elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. In here, you will discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of the chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. So you are definitely guided to speak up. Speak up your needs, whatever is confusing your head, because the answers you need are already wanting to come to you, but your confirmation is needed in that sense. So your angel message is reward yourself. Isn't it beautiful that with the surrender to sweetness card, basically like you are guided to take care of yourself and like basically reward and treat yourself, because this is gonna help you and enable you to expand this beautiful, vibrant feminine energy of yours even more. So it says that you have been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Couldn't read that. Wow. You guys, just treat yourself. Just listen what your soul wants you to do. And this is your channeled message. And I believe this is also so much resonating with whatever is told in here. So it says, perhaps right now what you need is to really treat yourself. Prioritize yourself. Have you been taking care of others too much? Yeah, my camera again, but it was saying that have you been taking care of others too much recently? Did you keep finding yourself while trying to be there for people in your life who are in need of your support? If yes, then you might be energetically taking too much from others and their clusters. It might be a good idea to cleanse your energy and chakras, do meditation, and spare some time for yourself. Believe me, it's not selfishness. If you cannot be in a healthy balance between your mental, physical, and spiritual body, how can you expect to help others? Any ideas that sounds crazy for you that are coming from out of the blue can actually be the things that will lift up your spirits. You can go crazy. So this is all I got for you, group number 3. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was resonating. I'll appreciate if you let me know if it does or not. And if you like the video, you can give a thumbs up. But I hope you will have an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.